All right, on this episode, we have Noah Van Horn. He is an admissions counselor at Manchester College. Noah, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so Manchester College, why don't you tell us a little bit about it, where it is, how many kids go there, and why someone would want to attend Manchester?
So Manchester University is located on our undergraduate campus is located in North Manchester, Indiana. We do have a graduate location in Fort Wayne with a few programs. Our undergraduate campus has about 900 students on it as of right now. And I mean, kind of where we're located. Our size, our average class size is under 20. So, those are some of the things that are kind of nice about Manchester, those personal relationships, and the community around us. So,
yeah. Now, what does Manchester look for in a potential student?
So, I mean, just students that want to be here and want to, get things done. I mean, we're one of the biggest things at Manchester is if students need help, there's going to be a lot of help for those students. We're going to have a lot of access for it. But we want to have students that, are comfortable reaching out for that as well if they need help. So really, I mean, any student will have the ability to succeed here as long as, they have a little bit of drive to be in college. So,
yeah. And then as far as the admissions process itself, what are some of the requirements to get into Manchester University and just academically, and what are you looking for?
So our required GPA is 2.5. But then our application is free and we are test optional. So, and I encourage all juniors and seniors, they can apply anytime to go ahead and do that, and we are part of the Common App as well. So if they're familiar with that, pretty easy process. So we're on there too. So.
Is there like a deadline that you would suggest? Is the November 1st deadline the best, or is it just kind of rolling?
Yeah, I always, say do it as early as possible, just to do it as early as possible, since it is free as well. But we don't have a deadline for our application. So.
Okay. And then what are some of the majors that you offer? Are there any majors that that require different, like direct admit, that require different or that have different requirements to get into the school, or some of the
So we have a few, but it'll happen after first semester.
Okay.
But some of our biggest programs are pharmacy, pharmacogenomics. We have a master's of accountancy in 4 years, so a 3+1, and then athletic training in a 3+2. Our College of Business in general is just really big. Graduates a lot of students every year. Our College of Education, and then just our biochemistry department. So a lot of our pre-med tracks and things like that are pretty big areas of study here as well.
Okay. And then they have opportunity for internships, I'm assuming.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
most of our students will have internships before they graduate. And one thing that is nice about, our professors have a lot of connections. And it's kind of, at Manchester, you kind of get to make it your own. So a lot of opportunities for internships. We're not just going to throw you in one. We want you to be in one that you want to be in as well.
okay. And then as far as the cost is a big thing for college right now. What's the tuition to get into Manchester University, and what financial aid? Because I've heard a lot of this is the sticker price, but no one will ever pay that. So what's the actual and then the financial aid that you have?
Yeah. So our sticker price is just under $47,000, but our average student pays 37% of that. We do give merit-based scholarships that start at $12,000 and range up to $22,000. And then some other opportunities, scholarship opportunities we have are an honor scholarship. So for students that are 3.9 and above coming in, they can apply for that. And then they have to sit down and have an interview. And then they pick one student for that. And then they pick 5 behind that student to receive $2,000 added to their merit-based scholarship. So that's one opportunity. And then an opportunity for students that identify as a minority. There is a Multicultural of Excellence Award, which is another full ride. That's for minority students that are at a 3.5 and above. And then same process for that pretty much. So, and then we also give a visit incentive. So for students after January 1st of their junior year, they can come visit us, and we will give them $250 a semester if they end up at Manchester. And then right now for seniors, we're giving a one-time FAFSA incentive. So if they file FAFSA before January 1st, then we'll give them $500 off of tuition as well.
Okay. So, and it's those little things that add up a lot.
Yeah,
If
of
you
course,
get
of
those,
course. Yeah.
those add up. And then, so lastly, you are, I believe, a 2022 grad of
Yep.
Manchester. So
Yep.
you kind of went through this process just a little bit ago.
I did,
And so what's something that you wish you had known about it that you know now after going through all this? What's something that you wish when you were a junior, sophomore, junior, senior in high school?
Yeah. So I'll say two things. One thing, get out and visit schools, go check out big schools, small schools, those medium schools, go see what really fits. But then also apply for any outside scholarship possible. I know I didn't do a lot of that, and I wish I would have done more now, because there is a ton of scholarships just sitting out there for students to grab. So, find anything they can apply for, even if they're juniors and they can't apply now, start making a list, of scholarships that you can apply for later on as well. But that's kind of the two, tips that I say. So.
Yeah, it's just all about getting out there and seeing what school fits best for you and what's right for you, and then also like making sure that you're getting the scholarships and looking into those and everything.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Well, thank you very much, Noah, for your time. I really appreciate it, and
Thank you.
Learning about Manchester. So once again, Noah Van Horn, admissions counselor at Manchester University.